Hello. We are finally in the stream after 3 attempts to get it working. It has been certainly taking its time. YouTube is not very happy with me, and I don't blame it. But you know, come on YouTube, you can do better than this. Anyway, we are going to do a little bit of a flight today from Melbourne to Sydney. All of my viewers have been thrown off because I've had 3 different streams and none of them have worked. So that's suitably confusing. But how about we get the aircraft started and then we'll see how we go. And we shall check the en route winds while we're at it. Okay, tree's back. Hello. Check out Tree 132 at blah, blah, blah. They were last playing N/A. Lovely. Thank you, Streamlabs bot, and thank you, Tree. You found the stream. Took a long time. The stream's a bit glitched. What is that? I'm sure that was a solid line before, and not little dashes. I'm absolutely sure. Well, who knows? Let's get some ground services connected. How's the latency? I've put it on ultra low latency mode, so hopefully it shouldn't be too bad, but you know, it's just something that has to happen with the streams. I think it's impossible to not have any latency. Anyway, we'll put that on real duration because we're not like Winston. We'll put that on real, and in the meantime, seems fine. Okay, well I can see from that because I asked that question about 45 seconds ago minimum, so I can tell it's not the greatest, but you know what, we'll roll with it. Alright, cockpit pre-flight checks to parking brake is on. Flaps are up. Spoilers are retracted and disarmed. Weather radar, predictive wind shear and engine masters are off. Engine mode selectors are normal, thrust levers are idle. Gear is down. Let's double check that. Yep, it looks down alright. And the wipers are off. Because if the wipers are on, very dangerous, could compromise an entire aircraft. Yeah, I've no idea. Okay, so battery 1, battery 2, ground power AP. So we got our battery 1 master on, battery 2 master on. External power is on and available. Yeah, well, I mean, I could have just checked and looked at the 3 greens, but you know, I was just making sure. Okay, can't take anything for granted. That's how the CRJ crash happened yesterday, day before, in the US. Days are all weird in the US. They're kind of like halfway into the next day. Anyway, brake pressure is checked. Cockpit lights are looking good. Instruments look fine. Let's do an APU fire test. Right seat. Well, many reasons. The first is that at this stage in my pretend career, it is more accurate for me to be sitting in the right seat. And also, the way I have my HOTAS set up is that I have my joystick on my right hand and my throttle in my left hand. So I thought I may as well actually do that realistically. So that's why that's like that. And yeah, I don't mind flying from the first officer seat, and you know, it's good training because, you know, if you join an airline, you're not exactly center of gravity. You're not exactly going to be a captain from the very start unless you're extremely brilliant. So you know, first officer, good. Let's continue with our checklist. Crew supplies on. The cockpit voice recorder. Let's give it a test. Skippity toilet. Okay, it has been tested. ADARS 1, 2 and 3 are nav. The exterior lights, wing lights on, nav and logo lights are on. Sorry, I've got a cold as well, so if you hear me going sniffle sniffle, that will probably be why. Because unfortunately, I've got a cold, even though it is not cold. I don't know how that works. Probe and window heat, not required today. APU available, not yet. My iPad lagged out, so I'm my grandma's iPad right now. Is that hang on, is that, oh no, you're Lay's Aviation, aren't you? Yes, hello, thank you for joining the stream, as always. Okay, let's continue going with our checklists. Emergency exit lights are armed. Annunciator lights, whoops, wrong button. Annunciator lights are as required. Probe and window are tested. No smoking. Auto. Battery 1 and 2 off, then back on. Lovely. It's full ATC in Melbourne? By no means. We got ground and we got ATIS, that's it. There is absolutely not full ATC, unfortunately. We did have a Melbourne approach, but now we don't. So that's a bit of a shame. Yeah, I'm hoping that Centre will log on because it is a nice Sunday and it's a good day for a Centre to be online. Is it Sunday, chat? Yeah, it is. It is Sunday. In the park. No. Engine fire test 1 and 2. In the meantime, let's board some passengers while we pick up our IFR clearance. Board. Fuel is done. My apologies. Flight directors 1 and 2 are on. The Q&H. Let's have a listen to the ATIS, shall we? 118. Or we could just print it out. One day if I get VATSIM, do you want to do shared cockpit? Shred cockpit. Yeah, certainly. That'd be great. Be great. I will be very happy to do that. Normally I do shared cockpit with Winston, but I don't think he's available right now. I think he's doing something else. I'm not sure exactly what, but I'm sure he's doing something more interesting. He didn't appreciate my meme or my PowerPoint transition. Anyway, let's get... whoops, I requested ATIS 3 times. Lovely. Let's get our little thingy, and we'll print that out. So, the Q&H is 1013. Haha, all of that for nothing. Lovely. Terrain is on the navigation display. Radio set up, and let's call for IFR clearance. I had money on Chinese New Year, and I spent it on aviation things. Good idea! What a brilliant idea! That's what I would do, honestly. What would you spend it on if there were no aviation things? No, you've gotta have that. I actually I don't have that much like aviation related stuff. Should've got an X-plane. Oh no. We have the X-plane war right here.
Romeo Alpha 443, you can taxi Alpha to the bay of your choice.
Alpha barricade of my choice, thank you.
We got information Romeo. Wherefore art thou information Romeo? Romeo, sorry. Romeo
125, no further ATC services available. Switch to Unicom 122.8. Have a good flight.
Unicom 25, switching to Unicom 122.8.
Oh my goodness, I'm dying now. Oh, lovely. Okay, what are we? Jetstar 427 or something weird? 428. Okay.
Stand Golf Water and Chris IFR to Sydney as well.
Sorry, Tree.
240 Melbourne ground, g'day. You're cleared to Sydney via Dosal flight plan route. Runway 34, Dosal 1 departure. Climb via the SID to 5000, squawk at 7217. Departure is 122.
Streamlabs bot got you.
Alright, cleared to Sydney via the Dosal flight plan route. Dosal 1 departure. Runway 34 up 5000, squawking
Sorry,
7217.
Streamlabs.
122.8, just 240.
Okay.
Just 240.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
No further ATC services available. Switch to Unicom.
I was about to call in. I was just considering my options for calling in if I make a mistake.
626, thanks for being on. Have a good night.
Okay, let's try again. Melbourne ground hello, Jetstar 428 with information Romeo request IFR to Sydney.
Jetstar 428, Melbourne ground, g'day. You're cleared to Sydney via Dosal flight plan route. Dosal 1 departure, runway 34. Climb by the SID to 5000, squawk 4207, departures on 122.8.
Cleared to Sydney with the Dosal flight plan route, runway 34, Dosal 1 departure. Climb with the SID 5000, squawk 4207 and departures are with advisory 122.8. For Jetstar 428 and we're at stand echo 8.
Jetstar 428.
Nice. Okay, good. Good clearance. Let's now continue with our procedure. Eating a bagel while watching the stream. My goodness, that is a great idea.
Red Reserve 443 and black, thank you so much for your service. Have a good one.
I did not read that transmission. So how's the VATSIM audio? Is it sounding alright to you? Because I know my mic might be a bit loud. Dosal 1 departure. Climb by the SID 5000. VATSIM audio's fine? Bit quiet, or is it alright? I have it turned a bit down in OBS, just, you know, because I'm the primary voice. Alright, let's do some fuel calculations. Zero fuel weight is 56.2 by 32.1. It's fine. Lovely. Good. Not too loud. Great. Our block 7.1. Nice. My apologies. Sniffle, sniffle. Sniffle, sniffle. Okay, and maths. Yeah, I agree. Okay. 140, 140, 144. We're flexing to 70 and flaps 1. 70, flaps 1. 140, 140, 144. Sorry. Okay. Company message. What's the company message about? Oh, it's the third ATIS flight number in use. By who? Who's Jetstar 428? Nope, it's just me. It is just me. How was your Hobart trip? It was great. It was quite brief. Not much time. I only spent 3 days there, but it was very nice. It was very enjoyable. Hobart's actually quite nice. I don't know. I honestly don't know why I was surprised. I mean, I'm sure it's great. I'm sure people who live there think it's great. But I was pleasantly surprised by how nice it was. So yeah, it was very nice. I had some fantastic chips, because they've got fish and stuff there, and they have really good fish and chip shops, and you know I'm a bit of a chip enjoyer, and they had brilliant chips. They were absolutely brilliant. Let's set the squawk in the squawkifier. It is 4207, and I'll check up on our passengers in just a minute. Let's get ourselves a bit of a pushback. Considering purchasing Aerosoft Toolbar Pushback Pro because of one feature, which is that it allows you to also place a waypoint forward, so your plane can be tugged forward, which the standard Toolbar Pushback doesn't seem to offer as an option. But I'm not sure how much it's actually worth it. All right, how's our boarding going? It's done. Lovely. Okay. When you speak to the passengers, say, what the Sigma? You know what? Sure. I've got to do something first, though. I've got to see if I can get my little announcement panel working. I have this cool thing to show you. It's a new thing for the stream. You're gonna like this. No Squid Game. Chat. No sponsorship, no copyright infringement. Alright, here we go. Add audio application audio capture. Aha. Okay. So, do you hear? No.
Hello again. We want you to have a safe and enjoyable flight. So please listen closely.
Do you hear that?
I'll take you through the safety requirements for our Airbus A320. Your crew are highly trained to help keep you safe. So make sure you listen.
Okay, there you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, today...
Ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Winston is doing a beep test. Seriously. My goodness. And I thought I didn't have a life. Okay. Alright, now, let's... APU master is on, APU bleed is on. External power can be disconnected.
Melbourne ground,
V-speeds are set.
240 Bay, Golf 47, Chris, push aside.
Just 240, push approved.
Push approved, just 240.
Seatbelt signs are now coming on. Air conditioning, we'll turn it down a bit. Okay, goodbye Winston. Thank you for watching the stream. You joined for about 5 seconds. Okay. So... windows and doors are closed and locked. Cockpit door is closed and locked. Fuel pumps are on. Beacon light is on. Steering pin is inserted. Transponder is auto. GCAS is standby. Alright, I'm gonna call for push. Ground Jetstar 428 at stand echo 8, request push.
Jetstar 428, push approved.
Push approved, Jetstar 428. Alright, parking brake.
Parking brakes are released. Commencing pushback. You can start the engine sequence. You will start.
Ladies and gentlemen, today you are travelling on an Airbus A320, and it is important that you are all familiar with the safety features of this aircraft. Even if you fly with Jetstar frequently, we would appreciate your attention for just a few minutes. Having your seatbelt done up low and tight is essential for takeoff, turbulence and landing. To do it up, put the clasp in the buckle and tighten as shown. Undo it by lifting the buckle flap. You should keep your seatbelt done up whenever you are seated, just in case we come across any unexpected turbulence. In your seat pocket, you will find a safety briefing card that shows the brace position and other important information on what you should do in the unlikely event of an emergency. Please take a moment to read it before we take off. The A320 has 8 emergency exits. Look where the crew is pointing to find your nearest exit. A good way to remember is to count the number of seats between you and the exit. The crew will also point out lights that act like a path to the exits. If we have to evacuate, you must leave all cabin baggage behind. Remember that in an emergency, it is the crew that will be most help to you, so follow their instructions. Should oxygen be required, a mask will appear from above you. Pull it down firmly, put it on quickly over your nose and mouth, and tighten the strap. Once the mask is working properly, you can help others, including children. Your life jacket is located within easy reach under your seat. To put it on, place the life jacket over your head and clip the waistband at the front. It has 2 red tags and a mouthpiece for inflation, and a whistle and
Okay,
light for attracting
pushback is
attention.
completed.
You must
Welcome back,
only
Tree.
inflate your life jacket as
Thank you
leave the
for
aircraft.
joining again. We're just listening to the safety briefing, that's why I was being a little bit
Ensure that
quiet
your
there.
seat back is upright, your tray table is stowed away, and your window shade is open. Finally, check that your seatbelt is fastened low and tight. Civil aviation law requires you to comply with all safety notices and signs on the aircraft. Tampering with or theft of any aircraft item is an offence under Australian law and may result in fines or prosecution. Smoking in any part of the aircraft is prohibited, and smoke detectors have been fitted. If you're
Okay.
not sure about anything we've
Engine
told
mode
you,
select
check the
normal,
safety
APU
card in
off,
your seat
APU
pocket.
bleed off.
Thanks for your
Lovely.
attention and enjoy your flight.
Okay, safety briefing is completed. Auto brake max, ground spoilers armed, flaps take off position. Engine anti-ice is not required, flight controls are not checked. We'll do that on taxi. Pitch trim is set, rudder trim is reset, steering pins removed. Nose lights are going to taxi, runway turn off lights are on, strobe lights auto. From tree, is this built into the aircraft or is this a YouTube video? No, this is actually a great thing called Luke Air Tool. It is a free mod on flightsim.to. I assume it will probably work with X-Plane as well, considering it's actually just standalone and doesn't mod the game at all. And it gives you a little announcements panel, so if I press that,
Ladies and gentlemen,
it does the safety briefing. You can have the seat belts, you can have the boarding music. So it's not built into the plane, unfortunately, but it's still quite cool. Anyway, we're going to now call for taxi by just getting our aerodrome chart and requesting taxi to runway 34. Ground Jetstar 428, request taxi.
Jetstar 428, taxi Golf Alpha, holding point Kilo, runway 34.
Taxi Golf Alpha, holding point Kilo, runway 34, Jetstar 428. Okay, off we go. As we taxi, we'll do our flight control check, then we will do our takeoff config check. And we'll also do a passenger announcement. Well, attention passengers, welcome to your Jetstar flight service JQ 428, flight to Sydney. Thank you very much for paying attention to the safety briefing, and we'd like to welcome you on board once again. My name is Bob, and I'll be your first officer and pilot flying for today's flight. Flight time today will be approximately 1 hour and 24 minutes. We do ask that you please remain in your seat with your seatbelts fastened if you do not need to leave your seat. This is for the safety of yourselves, the crew, and everybody on board. We have an estimated 3 to 5 minute taxi time, followed by that we will be taking off. The departure that we'll be flying today does have some steep banks, so we do ask that you please be careful of your luggage as it may have shifted position during our takeoff. Once again, thank you for choosing to fly with Jetstar Airlines today. We hope you have an enjoyable flight with us. If there's anything the flight attendants can do, please let them know. From the flight deck.
Future 1541 at gate 20, Bravo 24, requesting push and start.
Flight control check.
QJet 1541, apologies, I don't think I've given you a clearance yet. Stand by.
Sorry. Attention passengers. What the Sigma? You're
QJet
welcome.
1541, you're cleared to Launceston via Sunti, flight plan route, Sunti 3 departure, climb via the SID 5000, squawk 4730, departures 122.8.
Cleared to Launceston via Sunti 3 departure, climb to 5000, squawk 4730, departure frequency of 122.8. Sorry, apologies, I probably didn't request, I got the order mixed up. QJet 1541.
QJet 1541, no problems, my controller client crashed, so I may have missed it, but push and start approved at your discretion.
Okay. Shouldn't go to
Push
external
start
camera. Okay.
QJet 1541.
Whoa, that was a weird taxi. Sorry, my rudder pedals are still slightly dead. So I'm sorry about that.
Request taxi.
Jetstar 240, taxi Yankee Alpha, holding point Kilo, runway 34.
Jeez, this is a nice downhill slope, and it's really hard to maintain your speed along here. It's a bit interesting.
Jetstar 428, no further ATC services available, switch to Unicom 122.8, have a good flight.
Over to Unicom 122.8 for Jetstar 428, thanks very much. You look like you're going super speedy. Yeah, I got up to 29 on the ground speed, and I know you're not really meant to do that, so we shall now switch to Unicom 1228. Melbourne traffic, Jetstar 428, we're holding short runway 34 at Kilo, Melbourne. Okay. Alright, let's line up. Yeah, 25 is fine, but once it gets up towards 30, it's not so good. Alright, let's get our TCAS. And, new cabin. Cabin crew seats for takeoff. Let's use our company radar. Oh yes, the W controller is on Sydney approach. Yes. Alright, there's no one in the area, so we're just going to go for a takeoff. Melbourne traffic, Jetstar 428, taking off runway 34, Docel 1 departure, Melbourne. Let's go. Straight away. Flex or toga, everyone. Okay. Engines stabilized.
Melbourne traffic, Jetstar
40%.
240, holding short 34 at Kilo.
Flex thrusters set. And now for that holding short traffic, this is Jetstar 428, we're now on the roll for takeoff from runway 34, and we'll be climbing to 10,000, Docel 1 departure. Okay. 100 knots.
Jetstar 240, lining up and waiting 34.
100 knots. V1. Rotate. Ooh. That was interesting. That was interesting. Okay, that's positive rate of climb. Gear is coming up. Yeah, we're doing yoga with this one, chat. Melbourne traffic, Jetstar 428 is airborne, runway 34, climbing through 1000 for 10,000, Docel 1 departure. Alright, gear is up. We're climbing, following those flight directors. We're not like Winston. Now I'm going to catch up with chat messages. Captain, think about the environment. Jimmy, as I've said 1,000 times, the world would look better on fire. Okay, toga it is. Yeah. The Jimmy law. Unfortunately, I don't have Jimmy right now. Let me actually get Jimmy. 'Cause oh my goodness. That was some kind of weird microburst thing right there. We just rode a little cloud there. Little extra lift. That's crazy. We just caught a wave. Melbourne traffic, just for anyone in the area, Jetstar 428, we are reporting moderate turbulence on the climb out for runway 34. That's crazy. Okay, this turbulence is weird. It feels fake. I don't know what that's about, but it what's going on? Alright, well, seatbelts are staying on.
Jetstar 240, clear of runway 34, incoming to maintain flight level 350 on the Docel, Melbourne.
Okay, let's follow that flight director. Oh my goodness. Are you going to get Discord one day? One day. Alright, we've gained some speed now. Time for that pitch up. At the moment, though, I just kind of don't need it. Okay, next waypoint, Sally. What are you going to turn off? Turn this off. Winston is back. Hello, Winston. How's it going? Just did my beep test. How did it go? Did it go well? 8.2. My goodness me. And people do this for fun. Wowzers. Wowzers. Okay, well, we're climbing with a pretty decent 3,300 feet per minute, which is honestly not bad, I've got to say. It's fun. My goodness. That's for Winston. That is Lay's Aviation, who is another loyal BobTube viewer, who is also very good at Wordle, by the way. That is 310,000 feet. Barometric pressure is standard. Winston's gone. That's landing lights off, nose lights off, wing lights off, runway turn off lights off. Seatbelt signs shall remain on because of this turbulence. Melbourne traffic Jetstar 428 310,000. We're now climbing to flight level 390, which has our final cruising. Next waypoint, Docel, 27 miles. Melbourne traffic. Yay. Bob, what's your beat test record? In year... I can't remember if I did one in year 5 or 6. In either year 5 or year 6, I got a 4.5. Last year, I got a 2.3. And I am most certainly in 03 PE, assuming there are only 3 classes. Hopefully I get DJL or WJA. I don't mind either. They're both chill. 2.3, a combination of actually being unfit and also
Melbourne traffic just 240
energy.
Sally at flight level 11013 miles northwest of Melbourne, tracking direct to Docel for Sydney. Last call from Melbourne, just RT%.
Nice. Okay, I'm just gonna PA the passengers. Attention passengers from the flight tech. Once again, we'd just like to explain the reason that the seatbelt sign is still on. We are currently encountering significant turbulence in the air. There's a bit of rough air around Melbourne at the moment. We're currently at 15,000 feet. Once we climb up to about 25,000, we're expecting that the turbulence should be over. So I do apologise for this inconvenience, but as we've said before, it is for the safety of you, the passengers, the flight attendants, and everybody on board. I'm going to ignore that message, Winston. Do I look like a sport? Do I look like a sportsman? Do I look like a great professional athlete? No, of course not. At the moment, I'm considering if I'll ever be able to fly a plane because I can't reach the pedals. Let's see what the weather's like at 390. Oof. It's not great. Headwinds. I thought that said tree. It says tarry. Same idea. Okay, well, I guess I'll just have to take that. It's awesome looking at windy.com. My bad, chat. Last year I got 2.6. Not bad. Not bad. I mean, you know, coming from me. 20,000 feet, flight level 200. We will turn off the seatbelt signs. So, I don't want to get myself cancelled here, but what do you guys think about global airlines? Because I think it's all some sort of elaborate money laundering thing going on. Because A, it sounds like a default Microsoft Flight Sim AI traffic, and B, they seem to be promising the first flight in 2025, even though they still only have one plane. They don't have a license to operate. They don't have slots in any of their 2 airports, which they're thinking of linking. And it seems like there seems something off. Now, this could be completely wrong. It could be a brilliant airline, but it seems a bit weird. And not to mention their sort of AI-generated, suspiciously AI-looking content on their website. There's something about it that doesn't quite seem right. And I can't put my finger on it, but yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure about global airlines. I shall stick with Qantas. They basically fly everywhere anyway, so, you know. So on Sydney Approach is Alex D, with a little over 1,000 hours on the network. He's an instructor 3. I really hope he's going to be the one instructing me through my ground control course, because he is the nicest controller on VATSIM. No, absolutely no question about it. So we'll have to see about that, but you know, I hope he'll stay online. They took planes from China Southern. Yeah, they did. All in the span of 1 month. Yeah. Well, I mean, I really like their idea of using A380s. I think that's great. But it's just there seems traffic. I doubt it. You'll get picked up by an I-1, since I-3s mostly do S3, C1. That totally makes sense. Thank you. Thank you for that, for your input there. Does help out. Yeah. From David L. V. Gates. Hang on. Stand by. Sehr gut. Und Sie? Check my VAT pack position. I don't know. Since when did trains whistle when entering the coat hanger to Wynyard train tunnels? That is a great question. Gut? Yes. Danke für stream you've watched. I don't even know, chat. Thanks for watching the stream, as always. I'm back. I'm still 81 to 90, bruh. Okay, that's okay. That's fine. And thank you for the 5 people who are watching the stream. So as far as I'm aware, we've got Tree, we've got Layers Aviation, we got Vert, who are you a new viewer perhaps, or you got an interesting llama profile picture, which I think is cool. We got David and we got Winston. Cool. Not 6 concurrent viewers. My goodness me. No point of checking, just wait until an instructor contacts you. There you go, Winston. No point in checking. I've been sitting in 1 to 10, almost as long as I've been 11 to 20. This 1 to 10 is taking so long, but I don't mind. I know that there are lots of people who are like, I want to be a controller, and there are lots of there are not that many instructors who have infinite free time to, you know, instruct every single person who thinks, oh, controlling would be quite cool. So, you know, where are you flying to? I am flying from Melbourne to Sydney, so it's not a long flight at all. But yeah, it's nothing too crazy. Should take about an hour. Who here actually knows Bob IRL? We got so many people in the stream. Yeah, well, we don't need to actually. We don't need to consider any of that, because honestly, it doesn't really matter, does it? Because, you know, you get extra BobTube Cinematic Universe loyalty points if you're an OG BobTube viewer. But there's no need to talk about all that, because it's not dox ourselves. Yeah, true. What am I doing? I'm randomly clicking buttons. I'm here for a reason. I know why. Because talking of the BobTube Cinematic Universe reminded me that I forgot about Jimmy. Wait, what? That's not Jimmy, chat. Chat, that is not Jimmy. Chat. Hang on. Now that's Jemima. Hang on, 1 second. Okay. We got Jimmy. Okay. Yeah, that's Jimmy. That is Jimmy right there. So Jimmy has a slight problem, and that is that he seems to be currently occupying the same area that I am. So unfortunately, we may have to turn Jimmy off at the present moment. However, we can have female Jimmy. That is fine. The hair is still not any better. In fact, the hair is even worse. It's pixelated. Where are my hands? I don't have them. I've just got a mouse. It's magic. It's a magic mouse. Wow. Okay, Apple, don't sue me, chat. Trying not to get sued by Apple, part 1. Wow. Okay, no more Shakespeare, chat. Oh, okay. So, Jeanette seems to be able to teleport in and out of existence. Okay. Well, we seem to have an imposter among us. We seem to have a wizard or some kind of weird. What? Okay. So we have a magic captain, right? Yeah. I'm just a normal first officer. Okay. What about Wordle, chat? What happened to Wordle? Shrug, I've been thinking. Stand by one, I've just got to mute my microphone. Okay, I'm back. We are soon approaching our cruising altitude of flight level 39,000 feet. So Winston, I'm not sure if you realise, but sprout is not a 5-letter word. I'm not sure. We're all very good at English here, but yeah. Okay, so here's something I bet you didn't know. If you hold the right Alt button and click on a display in Microsoft Flight Sim, it pops out the display. How cool is that? I didn't know you could do that. It's epic. It is so useful. I never knew that was a thing. So, there you go. And you can pop out literally everything. Like, you can pop out the Q&H, you can pop out the autopilot window. You can even pop out the McDo. What do you mean the letter P in Qatar? You can pop out the squawkifier. Well, I mean, yeah, you can, and I've only just realised that you could do that. I know you can do it in X-Plane, but I've only just realised it was a thing in Microsoft Flight Sim as well. Quite cool. Anyway, let's drink our flyby coffee. Yum. I think that was about 3 times the recommended energy intake. Maybe. Oh, look at that! Melbourne approach is on just when I fly out of Melbourne. We're going to get overtaken by Jetstar 240. They're flying the same route as us. Oh my goodness, look at that. Sydney's all staffed up. Delivery, ground tower, approach, and ATIS. Would you look at that? That's handy. All we need now is Melbourne Centre. Hey Bob, can I ask you... Sorry, can I ask you something? Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Ow, I just scratched a mozzie bite. Now it hurts. Ow. Whoops. Anyway, yeah, go ahead with your query. When you're doing the Vietnam Airlines thing, I promise I will do it. I've been very busy recently, as I say. I haven't really had time for like very long flights, because you know, I'm a busy person. Got a tight schedule. There's a lot of things to do. Sunday, I can take the opportunity and not be as busy, but you know, Monday to Friday, obviously, there's no time for streaming unless I do it between the hours of like 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. But I do need to sleep. I'm not a robot, as Google Caption knows very well, but I'm not sure if you do as well. Really, I was lucky to be able to sneak in a stream this weekend. But yeah, you know, holidays are better for streams. But weekends are okay for streams as well, so, you know, it's not that bad. Alrighty. I hope we don't run out of fuel again. And that is cruising altitude. Yay! Is that the best you could think of, Winston? Oh my goodness me. Entertaining. Interesting. Delivery ground tower ATIS approach. That's crazy. I guess it's just one could say it's just an ordinary Sunday. However, it's interesting that all of the controls are online. We got Alistair Blair on delivery. We got Kai on ground, Charlie on tower, and then we've got the legend Alex on approach. Adelaide approach is on. Melbourne approach is on. I saw Hobart. There was a bit of ATC in Hobart earlier today. So watch them log off the second you get to Sydney airspace. That is accurate. Unfortunately, it is very true. It is very true. Talking of ATIS, I'd better print it out. So let's go to the little thingy mabobby. By which I mean the McDo. Definitely not looking at the WinWing McDo anymore, and the reason is because apparently it's super buggy and the Sim App Pro app is not very good. So I will be holding off at the moment. Apparently. I cannot confirm. Allegedly. I do not know. Don't sue me, WinWing. I think everything else you do is great. So if anyone has VATSIM radar open right now, look at the separation between Jetstar 240 and me. It is absolutely non-existent. What should I do about this? Should I do a hold somewhere? I mean, look. I can see them right there. That would actually be a cool screenshot, you know. Chat, since when do we had so many weird pitot tube things? I'm sure this plane never had that many. Try to speak to him. Yeah. Well, I mean, he's below me. He's cruising at 350, which means I should overtake him soon. Let's see. Oh, it's Winston. Winston has messaged me. Okay, you know what? We're gonna drop back our cruise speed. Okay. City traffic, Jetstar 428. I know there's some traffic below us approaching from behind. We're gonna slow down to cruise at Mach 75, and that means we can drop behind, and then the traffic. Sorry, I don't remember your call sign. You feel free to overtake, because I think Sydney controller won't like the separation.
Jetstar 240 will pass under you if you're going to slow down for us. We're at Mach 8.
Roger, that sounds good, Jetstar 428. Okay, nice. Sydney approach 1244. Okay, coordination has been successful. Alright, 1244. I cannot read that. That's super annoying. Okay, what can we do about this? Mach 08 is crazy. That is true. I don't think it's possible to have to be at 0.08 times the speed of sound. I think that is a little bit crazy. Bop. Ba-dee-dum-bop. Doop-doop-doop-doop. Yes, Sydney Asis. Information Echo. Sorry, Information Egypt. Because I bought a property in Egypt. And what they do is they give you the property. I think I might just start my own meme. Because if you watch the rest of that clip, he says, and then you talk to management who manage the building. I feel like that's a missed opportunity to continue that meme. Because of course, you know the full clip. He says, I bought a property in Egypt, and what they do is they give you the property, and then you talk to management who manage the building, and then you can furnish it with all the extras, and that only costs about $4,000, and then you can do an Airbnb, because that's what he's actually trying to say, and people just did that funny clip. But I feel like more could be done there. Anyway, the temperature is 27. The QNH is 101. Does that say 1019? 1019. The winds. What do you mean out of range? Oh, because I put 19er, not 1019er. My goodness. Yeah, guys, it's 19 hectopascals. The wind is 080 at 15, and we're expecting a 07 approach. Nope, it's right there. Rivet 4. Insert. Oh my goodness. Up the low taper fade. Wait, no, I just said it, chat. No! So runway 07 is in use. That's weird. That's weird. Okay, chat. It is not. New ATIS. New ATIS current. Okay, scratch that. Whoops. Okay, were you waiting to tell me, Tree? Was that what the Okay. Oh no, that was a clipped. Okay, so we now have information. Foxtrot, not Echo. We've got runway 16 right, Rivet 4 arrival, and in our performance. My apologies. Sniffle, 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 sniffle. The temperature is 28. The winds 080 at 14. And that means our barometric altitude, our minimums are going to be 210 for today, because that's what it is. Information phantom tax. Oh yes, sorry, we got information phantom tax on board. Don't let me report that to the controller. That would be a niche so gut, as I believe is the correct German term for that. Okay, what do my rudder pedals just do? Chat, what is going on? Chat, okay. Aircraft stable. Alright, lovely. What seat is Information Phantom Tax with you on board the aircraft in? Okay, so Information Phantom Tax is sitting in seat 11F, which is right before the wing. He's got a great seat. In fact, it's an exit row 1, which means it's the one in front of an exit row 1, which means he gets to see everyone else having extra legroom, but he doesn't actually get it himself. So yeah, Phantom Tax. There you go. XG set. Wow, that's cool. Those are the ones with the skippable seats, the reboundable seats. What are they called? Reversible seats. Those ones. Yeah. Skibbidable is crazy though. We still haven't been overtaken by Jetstar 240, even though he's doing faster across the ground than we are. Although I can't see his plane either. Oh! I can't see his plane. Hehe. Check that out. It's right there, isn't it? It's right there, isn't it? That's kind of cool, actually. Ah, it's overtaking me. Yay. Oh, look, we can see it with the belly camera. Okay, that's epic. I took a screenshot. That deserved a screenshot. Alright, chat. My ears are hurting. Out of headphones for a minute. If anyone calls me on Unicom, you'll hear, so just send a message in the chat. Winston, has it ever occurred to you that when the autopilot disconnect sound goes off, there's a little red flashing warning, and that little thing there that says AP1 stops being green? I mean, really. Has he still not overtaken me? Yes, he's just done it. Good job, Mr. Morgan from New Zealand. You've successfully overtaken my plane. That is still an incredibly cool screenshot to have, though.
Kansas Rapid, Disco 137, the following 135, IF over, Kansas Rapid.
That guy forgot to call his call sign. Oh no, Jetstar 147. Okay, well this has been interesting. What the Sigma? Good day. This is Sigma 428, RIS level 3500 feet. With information Phantom Text, request the RIS app, the RIS approach, runway 34 left. That's crazy. Okay, what else do we have here? Winston says I've been held at Central for 10 years. Okay, why is it that literally whenever I'm talking to Winston or Tree, you two are always on a train, or, I don't know, doing some challenge, which you always debate that you both win. That's crazy. Like, when was the last time any of you have watched a stream while you're not on a train? Chat. How many of you watched a train while you're not on the stream? How long till we land? That's why I'm aimlessly clicking buttons. We're scheduled in at 3:23, but it'll be longer because we're cruising very slowly because of Jetstar 240's insufficient sequencing. That's what's happening there. Lay's Aviation is in a plane right now. I'm not quite sure about that. Has free Wi-Fi. Oh well, okay. That makes that more believable. I believe you. Oh, we have not one but two Sydney approaches. We've got the Sydney E approach, and then we have the Sydney approach. So we got Alex M, and then the Sydney I approach is Alex D. I don't know what the I stands for, but cool. How much can you hear my chair squeaking? Because it's very loud for me, but I'm not sure if it picks up on my headphone mic. If it does, then I apologise. If not, good. Ah, not an IRL plane. Yes, you're on my virtual plane. Yeah, of course. We're a very good virtual airline. Chat, descending time. Okay. Sydney traffic, Jetstar 428. We've now started our descent out of flight level 390, now descending to 10,000 feet. And our next waypoint, Cullen 17 nautical miles, and our intentions are the Rivet for arrival for Sydney. Sydney traffic. Okay, Whitson and Tree are on the same train. Well, how on earth did that happen? Good job. Interesting. Remember when, Winston, when we went plane spotting and you got off the train, and then we stepped on to the exact same train because we would have just waited for it to turn into a T8. That was interesting. Okay, high-speed descent. Ding dong. Attention passengers, once again for the flight deck, we are now starting our high-speed descent, and we will be needing to turn the seatbelt sign on momentarily. Thank you very much for your understanding. Speed brakes. Cabin crew, you might want to just go to your jump seats. This is going to be an interesting one.
City traffic, just 240 pumping overhead course, starting our descent out of flight level 350 for 6,000, inbounds for the Rivet for arrival runway 07, Sydney traffic.
Traffic is now above us. Yep, there they are. My voice is dead. Ah well. Because, cold. Sore throat. Now my voice is dead. And I've got choir next week. Cabin to cockpit, go ahead. Go ahead. So, the APU. I don't even know. And Sydney traffic, Jetstar 428, we're going to maintain speed 275 on descent. Okay, that separation's a bit better now. Little man reviews. Hello. How's it going? So, stand by one. How's it going? Thanks for joining the stream. I knew we'd get that warning. Speed brake's still out. Yes, it most certainly is. Yeah, you're right. You're right, aircraft. Aircraft. We can take that warning off now. The Boom XB1 and Overture. Can't wait for it to be in Microsoft Flight Sim. I'm not a fan. I don't like... I think supersonic... There's a reason that the Concorde failed. Supersonic travel is too expensive, too noisy, too dangerous. And honestly, there's no need. I mean, getting anywhere in a day is still pretty impressive. By the way, is there any background music on this stream that you're hearing? I keep getting butter in Project Flight with the MD-11. My goodness, that is a challenge. Buttering the MD-11. So you're not hearing the background music. How about now? Is it too loud now? Or is it okay? Because I want a little bit of background music, but not that much. It's okay? Okay. I couldn't hear it because of transparency mode. Okay. Fancy AirPods. Okay. Surely we'll get a contact me from Sydney approach soon. Ah, perfect timing. 124.4. Lovely. Sydney approach. Hello there, Jetstar 428. We've got information Foxtrot on board. Currently descending through flight level 200 for 10,000.
Qantas, correction, Jetstar 428, Sydney approach. Hello, descend by star 6000, runway 16 right, expect independent visual approach.
Descend by the star 6000, expect the independent visual, runway 16 right, Jetstar 428, thanks.
Sydney approach, good day, Jetstar 240 with you, descending flight level 129 for 6,000 on the River 4.
Flight level 129. POV. You walk onto a train and see two kids with AirPods in both watching a virtual plane flying stream, frantically typing in chat.
6,000, River 4 and
accurate.
ILS 16 for the visual, Jetstar 240.
Accurate.
Jetstar 240, just confirm, expect independent visual approach, runway 16 right.
16 right, independent visual, apologies, Jetstar 240.
So actually don't need to read back the approach you are expecting. As far as I'm aware, I could be completely wrong about that, but I think I heard somewhere that you don't need to read back. Could be wrong though. Anyway, I'm glad we didn't have to use runway 07 because I don't like runway 07, so that's good. We're now descending rather
Jetstar
star.
124, turn right heading 070, descend 3000. Do you have the runway in sight?
Return right 070 down to 3000 and affirmative, we have the runway in sight, Jetstar 124.
Sydney to Atlas, g'day, Qantas 528 there, born 3,500 from 5,000.
The Airbus A320. Nice. Ding ding dong. The train on platform 2 is at T3. Service 2. I don't know where the T3 goes. The doors of this train will open on the left-hand side in the direction of travel for this train, for this station. There are so many unnecessary words there. Hey Bob, did you get my last transmission? Yeah, except I'm gonna have to ask chat to stand by because I've got some radio calls. I think I might have just missed one. So, everyone, stand by, please.
Jetstar 240, say current speed.
Jetstar 240 is decelerating through 280 for 250.
Jetstar 240, maintain speed 280.
Maintain 280, Jetstar 240.
Now he's going to ask me for my speed.
Jetstar 428, say current speed.
Speed 280, but we're trying to get down to 275 for Jetstar 428.
Jetstar 428, speed 250.
250, Jetstar 428. Okay, slowing down time. T3 service in Liverpool City Circle. Trees knowledge, by the way. Oh, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. By any stretch. Landing lights on, nose lights. Take off, wing lights on, runway turn off, lights on.
G'day, Qantas 550 with you, everyone passing 2,200.
Did he just say Sydney Adventures? City Adventure.
Jetstar 124, turn right heading 130, join final runway 16 right. From that heading, cleared independent visual approach.
Turn right heading 130 and from that heading clear the independent visual approach 16 right for Jetstar 124.
Tower is on standby.
And Qantas 550, verify altitude again.
Lays aviation. Oh, I can't tell ATC. Not allowed on VATSIM.
Qantas 550, identified, climb via SID, flight level 280.
280, Qantas 550.
Okay, the separation has actually become pretty good. So that's kind of crazy. Sydney Adventure.
Jetstar 240, leave Boogie heading 335. From Boogie, descend 4000, report runway.
Oh my goodness.
From Boogie, left turn 335, then we'll report the field at sight, and then 4000 as well.
Information unicorn. Current QNH 1019. In fact. There you go, the QNH is screaming at us. Let's get QNH 1019. We have the unicorn in sight. Requesting visual separation. My goodness. Okay. Attention passengers, as you may have noticed, we're now beginning our final descent into Sydney.
124, 8 miles to run, contact tower 120.
You may have noticed that there's also quite a bit of turbulence, so we do ask that you please remain in your seats with your seatbelts fastened as the seatbelt sign is on. Achoo! Achoo. I sneezed, chat. Now my ears popped. Chat. Okay. That's a shame. I don't think Jetstar 240 followed his instructions, because he's definitely past Boogie. He'll work it out. And he's not doing 280 either, he's doing 274. Speed limit exceeded? What are you talking about? Imagine exceeding the speed limit. Couldn't be me. How is he gonna get that? It's a good question. As a proud resident of Sydney, I can confirm Sydney is superior. Okay, no, we're not starting that argument. I can confirm Sydney is quite far from Melbourne. How about that? Am I gonna get a from Boogie turn left heading? That would be quite nice. I would like that.
Jetstar 240, 36 miles to run, descend 3,000.
To maintain 3,000, Jetstar 2, sir.
Jetstar 428, leave Boogie heading 335, descend 4,000.
Leave Boogie heading 335 and descend 4,000, Jetstar 428. Okay, Winston, can we stop the yap? Thanks.
Jetstar 528, no further ATC ahead, monitor Unicom 122.8, g'day.
Jetstar 528.
Qantas 528, no further ATC ahead, monitor Unicom 122.8,
There we go.
G'day.
He got it there.
528, g'day.
He got it, eventually. Because I was going to say Jetstar 428 and Jetstar 528 would be quite confusing. Also, there is definitely further ATC available. He's 100% in his airspace. He's undebatably in the airspace.
Jetstar 428, resume normal speed.
Normal speed, Jetstar 428. What's normal speed, chat? I think it is just 250. Is that Bankstown? Where? Here? Probably. Can't be sure. Down there? Yeah, maybe. I can't say. Airport. Probably. Let's have a look. No.
Jetstar 240, what's your current speed?
Jetstar 240.
Yeah, it is.
200 knots.
That's a bit slow.
Jetstar 240, speed 220 knots.
220 knots, Jetstar 240.
Jetstar 428, speed 180 knots.
Speed 180, Jetstar 428. My goodness, that's a bit slow. It's okay, we'll do that, we'll do that.
Qantas 550, no further ATC ahead, monitor Unicom 122.8, g'day.
Unicom 22.8, good day, Qantas 550.
Jetstar 240, turn right heading 070, report runway inside.
Right heading 070 will report the airport inside for Jetstar 240.
We'll report Jetstar 240. 180, my goodness, that's slow. Okay, it's okay, we'll just get some flaps out. Why does my PFD look condensed now? The font's gone all squished. Winston and I have parted ways. No! Okay. Good to know. This separation is not separating. However, another cool screenshot, chat. Traffic in sight. There they are.
Jetstar 4, 27 miles to run, descend 3000, report runway inside.
Descend to 3000 and report runway in sight, Jetstar 428. To Ryanair and go around? No way. Okay, that's not the runway. Ding. Speed brake's still out. I know. It's out for a reason. I didn't just decide I wanted the speed
Jetstar
brake.
240 has the field inside.
Jetstar 240.
Yeah, but I can't see it from the cockpit, so I can't report it in sight. At this stage.
Jetstar 240, turn right heading 130 to join final runway 16 right. From that heading cleared, independent visual approach.
Right, turn heading 130 for final and cleared for the independent visual, Jetstar 240, 16 right.
Jetstar 428, turn right heading 070.
Right heading 070, Jetstar 428. This guy is pretty good for a beginner approach controller. He's doing a great job.
Approach, g'day, Qantas 1106 is with you on climb for 5000, passing 1700.
Runway in sight.
Qantas 1106, Sydney approach, hello, identified, climb via SID, flight level 280.
Hello.
Climb via SID level 280, Qantas 1106.
Yeah, I'm just gonna not step on them. And Jetstar 428, we've got the runway in sight now. The field in sight rather.
Jetstar 428.
The fluid in sight. Good one, Bob.
Approach Jetstar 240 is established, 10 mile final runway 16 right.
Jetstar 240, 10 miles to run, contact tower 120.5, g'day.
Over tower 120.5, see you.
Are you going to do another live after this? No, probably not. Don't have infinite time. Unfortunately.
Qantas 1106, cancel SID, reclear direct Ultim.
Got a cancel direct Ultim, Qantas 1106.
Alright, I'm recording. Good. So I can catch this butter landing.
Jetstar 428, turn right heading 130, join final runway 16 right. From that heading, cleared independent visual approach.
Turn right heading 130, join final runway 16 right, and from that heading cleared the independent visual approach runway 16 right, Jetstar 428.
2500.
Shall we actually fly this visual, or shall we fly it ILS?
2,500.
We'll fly it ILS, you know what? Yep, ILS is what everyone says. ILS it is. Look at that traffic. They are right there. Oh, they've just despawned. No, they are still there though. That's so cool. I see the Opera House. There it is. Some famous Sydney scenery right there. How good's that? Jetstar 428 is established on the independent visual for runway 16 right.
Jetstar 428, 9 miles to run, contact tower 120.5, g'day.
Over to tower 120.5 for Jetstar 428, thanks for your ATC, goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Alright, 1, 2, 1. This might be a go round chat. 1, 2, 1.
2,500.
Sydney Tower, hello, Jetstar 428, we're 7 miles to run on the independent visual, runway 16 right.
Jetstar 428, Sydney Tower.
Alright, we're going to try and reduce to minimum approach speed as early as we can.
Yeah, g'day, Jetstar 494, Bravo 4, ready. Jetstar 494, Sydney Tower.
2,000. 2,000. Cabin crew seats for landing. So last time I did a stream in this situation, this is when I lost engine power. But I'm a skibbity sigma today, so...
Jetstar 494, runway 16 right, line up and wait, be ready immediate.
No, there is no way.
Immediate, Jetstar 494.
There's no way. They're gonna try and let another aircraft take off before I land. That's
City
not
Tower,
gonna
Jetstar
work.
7647 holding short of runway 16 right on Bravo 2.
That's not gonna work, I'm afraid.
Station call, second.
City Tower, Jetstar 7647 holding short of runway 16 right at the Bravo 2 holding point.
The Bravo 2 holding point. That's a good one.
Tower, Jetstar 240 vacated 16
Watch your brakes, medium.
Jetstar 240, domestic aircraft, connect ground, myself, connect ground, 121.7.
Over ground, yeah.
This is not going to work now.
494, runway 16 right, clear for takeoff.
There is no way.
10 right, clear for takeoff, Jetstar 494.
There's no way. He's not about to try and let that aircraft take off while I am 900 feet above the ground. That is just so not going to work. Well, if that's what they want, that's what they'll do. Let him cook. Yeah, we're cooking.
Jetstar 428, runway 16 right, clear slide.
Good lamb, runway 16 right, Jetstar 428. That was close.
Jetstar 494, connect Barges.
That was close.
The Barges, Jetstar 494, see ya. See ya,
Watch your pilot off.
7647, report ready.
Flying this
City Tower,
visual.
Jetstar 7647 ready to go.
Oh my goodness, wind shear.
300.
Jeez. Whoa.
100 above.
Skibbity. Skibbity. Oh my goodness, what is going on?
Minimum.
What is going on?
100.
40, 30, 20, retard, 10, 5.
Jetstar 7647, runway 16 right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 16 right, Jetstar 7647, thanks.
Auto brake off.
Tower, good day, Emirates 3 Hotel Juliet with you, Alpha 1.
Emirates 3 Hotel Juliet, City Target A, report ready. Jetstar 7647, runway 16 right.
Right,
clear
over to
takeoff.
ground.
Clear to take off runway 16 right, Jetstar 7.
Flying contact tower 120.5, Cathay 162.
Sydney ground, hello, Jetstar 428, we're clear the runway on Bravo 7.
Jetstar 428, Sydney ground, good day, taxi, Bravo, cross 25, hold short, golf.
Taxi Bravo, cross 25, hold short, Golf, Jetstar 428. Not a butter? It was not bad. It was not bad. The crosswind got me. The crosswind is not nice. 07 really should be in use, but, you know. The controllers do what the controllers do. It's their decision, I guess. It's their runway. I can't be too mean to them. They do a great job controlling. He let me cross 25, didn't he? He gave me permission to do that. Yeah, and then hold short golf. If not butter, then cheese. Thanks. I'll take that. Yeah, maybe it wasn't the best, but, you know. It wasn't a crash, it was just an acceptable landing. As Jimmy says, not every landing has to be butter. Do a little real quick check.
Ground, good day, hold up, that guy.
Ground, good
Jetstar 428, taxi, golf to the bay.
Taxi Golf to the bay, Jetstar 428, thank you. Ground, good day, hold up, goodbye. I didn't even see what that you said, Winston.
Sydney ground, good day, GPS 637 Alpha, request push back.
You haven't called for clearance yet.
GPS 67 Alpha, squawk from a Charlie, push approved.
Oh, he has called for clearance, okay.
Push up on Charlie, push approved.
I thought he was going to be one of those people that requests push without calling for clearance, but no.
What direction do you want us to face for UPS 67 Alpha?
Oh, you better be facing forward, because if you look at the passengers, they get a bit scared.
Alpha, south, if you face any other way, we'll be facing the terminal. Face south.
My goodness, this apron's busy, isn't it? Look at that. That's insane.
And ground, American 72 Heavy, ready to stay.
American 72 Heavy.
Searching call sign only.
American 72 Heavy.
American 72 Heavy.
72 taxi, Golf Alpha, Home Point Alpha 1, runway 16 right.
16 right via Golf Alpha Alpha 1, American 72 Heavy.
Tree's got to go. It's okay. Don't worry. The stream's over anyway, so no problem at all. Thanks for watching the stream, Tree. See you later. I'm parking in between the two yellow A320 Neos. Perfect parking, as always. Look at that, absolutely brilliant, on point. Alright, let's get parking brake on. I said let's get parking brake on. I said let's get parking brake on. And then APU bleed. And engines off. Okay, well, everybody, that... whoa, let's find a good view. I think that's going to be it for today's stream. Thank you, as always. Thank you very much for watching, everybody who did. We had 37 total viewers, and our peak concurrence was 7, which is crazy. So thank you, everybody. I really appreciate it. Maybe more live streams next weekend. Maybe not. Who knows? But thank you for your support. We're trying to get to 350 subscribers soon, so please let me know if you're able to do that. But otherwise, I'll see you in the next stream. Goodbye.